Hi, I'm Landon, and in this video I'll be showing you how to make a new project in Scratch. So here we are at the Scratch homepage, and what I'm going to do is just click this button in the top left corner that says Create. This is going to make a new project. And now that we've done that, I will give you a brief overview of the Scratch editor. I'll close this. This is a sprite. Now sprites in this, I'm talking about this cat. This cat is a sprite, and what sprites are either is a image or a collection of images that represent objects or characters in your project that you can program and add scripts to. Of course, this object or character is a cat, and we can program this cat by selecting him in the sprite menu down here, and then adding code to the Scratch is just as easy as dragging a block from the left into this area in the middle, which is your editor. I can add this block that says move 10 steps, and then I can activate that block, and that is basically telling the cat to move 10 steps into whatever direction he's going. I will go more in depth into what these blocks do in the next video, but for now I will just give you a kind of brief overview of everything the editor has. So this is the preview menu right here, this box in the top right. This is basically going to show you, this is where your game or project is going to be run, and you'll be able to see it run here in the preview. You can start running your project by clicking this green flag right here. That is basically like your play button, and then of course to stop the game you can click this stop sign right next to the green flag, and that's your stop button. Below the preview are some properties that are retaining to the currently selected sprite. So if I select, we only have one sprite in our game right now, but if I were to click that sprite, then it will show us certain properties for that sprite. So we have our X and Y coordinate displayed here. We have the sprite name. We can either toggle it to be visible or invisible by clicking these eye icons. We can modify its size here, and we can also change its direction here. Other things are we can add different costumes to the sprite. Up here in the top left, there's a code tab, a costumes tab, and a sounds tab. If we were to select the costumes tab, then we can add different images to our sprites to either to be used as to be animated or just to change what the sprite looks like. We can import sprite characters and sprites into our game from the sprite library by clicking this button in the bottom right hand corner that says choose a sprite. If we were to do that, it will open up the sprite library, and we can add, let's say, a basketball to our project. And now we have a basketball in our project along with our cat. The same way we can add a new sprite to our game or project, we can also add a background to our game or project by clicking this button in the bottom right hand corner that says choose a background or a backdrop. If I were to click that, then it will open up the backdrop library, and this is just a bunch of different backdrops that Scratch provides us that we can use in our game or projects. I will choose wetlands because I haven't seen that one before. Then we have costumes. We also have sounds right next to costumes. These are sounds that we can add to our game, and each sound is stored into an individual sprite. So we have sounds and then code, which I will, like I said, will go more in depth in the next video. And I think that will basically wrap up our video. We've gone over and talked about the preview, the sprite menu, the properties window right above the sprite window. We can select our backdrops. We can also modify our backdrop by selecting the stage tab on the right, and then we can click backdrops, and then we can draw on our backdrop and modify it here. And I think that will end our video on an overview of the Scratch editor. I hope this was informative. Thank you for watching.